Hey, welcome back. Eric, the Big E Arnold, here in the sports barn, the MLB barn, the baseball barn. It's Tuesday, the 11th of April, and we're here. Another winning night. Everyday Eric. It doesn't quite have that ring, but that's who I am. I'm Everyday Eric. I bet baseball every day. I win every day. Every day. Another winning day on Monday. We got 3 picks for you here on this Tuesday. Before we get too far into that, picks will be coming up. They will be, but I'm going to step up here closer so I don't have to scream at the top of my lungs for this next bit. My friend Ron died today. Well, yesterday, the 10th, Monday. He had cancer. It wasn't like a shock. He didn't get run over by a bus. And I've kind of made my peace with it many months ago. You know, when you got cancer, you can see it coming. It's not like it's a surprise when you go. He was my longest tenured friend. He was my best friend growing up. He lived across I'm pointing where he lived, beyond the back wall of the barn. I could see his old house. I knew him since he was 3. He was a great mechanic. He was a great friend. He's one of those guys that just did his job. He could fix anything. He could build anything. Those type of people are becoming fewer and fewer. And now that Ron's gone, even fewer than that. One time he got an award for going to school. In other words, he went to school every day. Every day he was there, punching the clock every day. Perfect attendance. I never wanted to do that. I never did that. I was never sick. Sometimes I would play sick because I hated school, but I didn't always hate school, but there were times I did. He never did that. He just punched the clock. He went to school every day. He went to work every day. I mean, he was going to work, I'm going to say, he was going to work until the very end there, when finally cancer overwhelmed him. Right up until that point, he was still pulling, light duty at his job. It was what it was. That's what he did. I'm going to miss him. He was a great friend, and I'm sorry he's gone. But Ron Flum died yesterday at the age of 55 from cancer. So I'm glad he's free of the horrible disease and he's not in pain anymore. So for me at the sports barn, Ron, salute! All right, back to the MLB. What do we have here? We're about what? I try to break the season up into like an NFL season. In other words, the NFL is 16 games. I know it's 17, but stick with me on this. The math works better when you think of it as 16. And there are 162 baseball games, so about 10-game blocks. 10-game blocks. That's how you view the MLB season, to give you an idea of how freaking long it is. So we're just through the very first game, just through the opening game of an NFL season. So let's not panic. Let's not get too excited, depending on where you're at in the standings. I was looking at the standings. It's like, well, obviously you got the Rays at the top. I said the Rays were going to be good. They're always good. And I think they're going to be better than what people give them credit for. Now, they're not going to go 162-0, but, they look good. Is there value there? Well, maybe once they start playing some tougher opponents. I like the Diamondbacks. I like that team. They play a lot of young players, speed. They've got some good pieces out of the bullpen. I really like the sheriff, Andrew Chafin. Definitely like him. So I think there's some value there with the Diamondbacks. The Guardians, we thought they were going to be good. They are. The Cardinals, surprising to the downside. O'Neal Gate. Seems like there's real trouble in paradise there. But again, it's early. So let's not panic. Let's not panic. If you're a Cardinal fan, Bruce Franklin. It's tough for me to forgive you, Bruce, for the Super Bowl, but I don't know. We'll see. But at any rate, so the Cardinals, I still think they're going to be there, but it's still early, so we're not going to expect to bounce on these underachieving teams immediately. Still early, so let's keep that in mind. All right, old business. Winner with the Astros, loser with the Red Sox. Another 1-0 loss. That's the second time in 2 days we got beat 1-0. And then the Dodgers, an easy winner there tonight against the Giants. So, hey, that means that's 12 days in a row now. Like I said, every day Eric wins every day. 12 days in a row. Plus 19 units. All right, what do we got here for this Tuesday? Going for 13 days in a row of winners. Let's see what we got here. The Yankees, minus 161. They're at Cleveland at the Guardians of the Cuyahoga. Garrett Cole. We had some luck with him last time out. He was brilliant, won us money. Let's try again. There was a time when Garrett Cole was unplayable in the spider tack days when he would go out and strike out 15, 16 guys and everybody wanted to bet him. Now he's just good. Now he's just forces them to put the ball in play. I actually think he might be a better pitcher now that he pitches to contact. He's certainly better value. Let's put it that way. I don't know if he's a better pitcher, but he's certainly better value now. We're only paying $161. The Guardians. If I live to be 1,000, I'll never get used to that name. The Guardians. Oh, God. I mean, Ron was of the same political mind as I was, and he hated the woke world. He's probably somewhere right now saying, I could say Indians again, and no one gets mad. I could say Indians. So, that's a joke. He said Indians anyway when he was alive, so it didn't matter. But, 161. Hunter Gaddis is pitching for the Guardians. That's nothing exciting. Plus, the Guardians threw their best relievers tonight. So, there I think we have a distinct advantage tomorrow. Tomorrow being today. This is the wee hours of the 11th. So, we get value there. Definitely get value on the Yankees there. All right. The Mariners at the Cubs, minus 106. The Cubs eked out a extra inning win tonight. I think that sets up a good play for the Mariners tomorrow, again today, whatever. In the next game, Cubs probably pitched their best relievers tonight, so the Mariners, I think, will have a bit of a pitching edge. Basically, this is a 50-50 game, and we think the Mariners are better than the Cubs. I mean, they certainly were at the end of last year. The Mariners were one of the top 3, top 4 teams in the American League. The Cubs are middle of the pack at best. So the Mariners are a superior team. There's a young guy on that team. I think he's a #1 pick named Kelenic, something like that. He's left-handed. They didn't play him tonight. They didn't start him. They put him in late. He hit a home run. He's doing some business for him. He's going to start today because a right-handed pitcher is pitching for the Cubs. So we think that's an advantage for the Mariners. And everything points here towards Seattle getting one today. So we like the Mariners there. And last but not least, I guess I could have just not erased that and just left that there. The Dodgers again. Dodgers minus 147. Dustin May. Yeah, you know, he certainly no Julio Urias. But the Giants are pitching Alex Wood. And good God, I had that guy in Chicago where he was pitching for me. I had the Giants. And we won, but it was excruciating. This is a guy that just walks the ballpark. He just does not throw strikes. And, you know, you're going to go up there and face Mookie Betts and Freddie Freeman and Will Smith, and you're not going to throw strikes. You're going to have a lot of guys on base because those guys aren't going to chase. They're just going to stand there and take their walks. Max Muncy had, 6, 7, 8 RBIs tonight? If he's starting to find his stroke, whoa, that's a heavy advantage there for the Dodgers. So, definitely like the Dodgers there, minus 147. We don't think that's too hateful a price for a premium team like the Dodgers. Yes, they're still a premium team. If you go back over the last decade or so, you find a team that's got better value, better return on investment than the Dodgers. Might be just 1 or 2. The Dodgers got to be in the top 5. So it's a premium team, not a hateful price. That's what we're doing. So there you got it. We got Yankees, Mariners, Dodgers, all favorites, all away teams. Hey, so it's written, so it shall be done. That's what we got here. I apologize for previous video. I was kind of frustrated by the lack of viewership on the weekend episodes. As far as hitting the like button, it occurred to me that of the 5 people that watched the video over the weekend, 4 of you did hit the like button. So, you know, I think we do have a core set of people that watch these videos, like Bruce and subscriber F and subscriber X, and I think you do hit that like button every time. Now, I don't know what that gets me. If I get like a YouTube Cupid doll or something because I have the highest percentage of views to likes. Now, I know that's not true. The only thing YouTube gives me is a good kick in the balls every time I say something like Joe Biden sucks. That's the only thing I get from YouTube. But, we got to try to build up the viewership again. But for you that are here for the 24th time, betstamp.app. a subscriber F sent me a text. He says, "Is it the app?" And I'm like, "App? What the hell are you talking about?" But apparently it's betstamp.app. I don't know what that means. I guess if you go to Betstamp, just Betstamp, you'll figure it out. Let's put it that way. You'll figure it out. And my handle at Betstamp is Eric Arnold. That's my name, Eric Arnold, all one word. And that'll bring up my picks in case it's one of those days I'm too lazy or too busy to make a video. So, and then you can also see there and confirm if you're one of these new people. I don't know if we ever have new people, honestly, but if you are just happen to be new, you can confirm what I'm telling you is true, that we are just tearing up the major leagues right now. So, and let's do it again on Tuesday. Why not? Let's just do it again. Let's do it again. Eric Arnold, thanks for being here. We appreciate you. And we'll talk again. Signing off.